Welcome to the latest episode of PCHtv. I'm your host, Ben.
And I'm Jordan. We have another exciting show for you today, so buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride.
That reminds me, I was supposed to get a car for my birthday, but instead, I got a pair of socks.
Wow, that really stinks. You know what? If I was president, everyone would get a car. Let's see what some other people would do if they were president.
I would throw the fattest White House party ever.
I'd go exploring around the White House.
For a day, I would make free daycare costs for everyone.
If I was president for a day, I would provide everybody with snacks and take away every law. And if I felt happy that day, I would maybe give everybody a sweater that's as beautiful as this one.
I would use "I'm president" as a pickup line.
Nick better invite me to that White House party of his. I know how to get down. Anyway, the one thing I would do is go swimming in the White House pool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. The other day I was leaving my underwater basket weaving practice, and I was late, so I stayed and watched the swim team. They really know what's what. They sure do look good. I thought I'd stay and learn a little bit more about the swim team and one of their best swimmers.
With all the success the Parker Central swim team is having this year, PCHtv decided to take a closer look at one of the fastest swimmers around.
I've been swimming since I was 5 with Parkway Swim Club. It's about 12 years now. Ever since I started with the national group, in spring sectionals the year before Olympic trials, my coach told me, even though I was like almost 4 seconds off the cut, that I had a good chance to make it. And so over the summer I worked really hard, and at the swim at juniors I was able to pull it off, and I was really excited with all my hard work, and was able to get me to that Olympic trials cut. It was a really exciting and fun experience to be there with the biggest names in swimming. I went on a few recruiting trips to several schools, and I finally decided to choose Minnesota because I like the people there. And I got a scholarship, and I'm really excited that next year I'm going to be able to go and get faster with college. It's such a different experience. I try to help a lot of the younger swimmers out with knowing their technique in the water is what's going to get them through every practice and every day, and that's what's going to make them faster in the end. We've had a really good season so far. We've beaten all our conference. We've won every conference dual meet, and we won the conference meet as well, just by 9 points. It was a really slim margin. Everybody stepped up and did what they needed to do, and we ended up winning the conference title.
The swim team looks great this year, and you can come down to the Rexplex in St. Peter's and watch them compete in state this Saturday. Hey Jordan, have you ever swam competitively?
I've dabbled. I've also been known to dabble in speaking other languages. What some people might not realize is there are students here that don't speak English naturally and have to learn to speak this language, just like one might learn to speak Spanish or French.
Adjusting to new settings is always difficult. I talked to kids from the English for Speakers of Other Languages program to see what it was like for them to move to America from their home countries.
It's just like a big change for me.
Students are highly motivated, fascinating backgrounds.
Respect was also very big for these students.
I think they like every country, and I like them too. And they also respect my country, so.
I think that is a huge part of teaching ESL for me, that we respect one another and are kind and gentle with each other.
We may take freedom for granted here in America, but for kids in the ESOL program, they will take all they can get.
In America, there's a lot of freedom for school. That's why I like it.
That makes them very special to me because I see them grow so much from that point where they first got here.
I can't even imagine having to live in a country where I can't even speak the native language. I have trouble asking where the bathroom is when I go on vacation.
I feel your pain there, Jordan. Sometimes I go into stores and just talk Spanish just to see what people would say.
That's like one of those social experiment shows I see on TV all the time. We at PCH wanted to find out a little bit more about these social experiments. This is what we came up with.
What would you do if you saw somebody drop their books during lunch? Would you ignore them, or would you help them out? PCHtv ran a social experiment to see how students responded when we sent out our actors Parker Cudahy, Eric Jost, and Thomas Reckenberg to drop papers in front of a large group of people.
always interested to see how people act in weird situations.
Oh, I know, but it warms my heart when I see people help others, like when the student fell in the hallway earlier.
Hundreds of Parkway Central students helped others as we hosted yet another Special Olympics.
On October 18th, kids with special needs and Central students participated in this year's Special Olympics. Buddies and athletes played soccer and enjoyed spending the day together.
Welcome to Parkway Central and have a lot of fun competing in all of the different events.
I think Special Olympics is important because it lets all the kids at our school and all of the kids in our special needs department really have a great day together. It's just really fun.
Well, Special Olympics is an annual event that Parkway Central holds.
All the STIFCO members come in the morning and we spend about 2.5 hours setting everything up.
And it's when a whole bunch of different schools come to Parkway Central.
And then when the athletes come on their buses and we do an opening ceremony for them.
Throughout the day, you can play soccer, you can play tournaments with other teams.
And they come to carnivals and eat lunches with us. We have a closing ceremony and parade of athletes, and then they go home at the end of the day.
It's a great experience to learn or to meet kids from other schools and to learn more about kids with special needs.
It gives kids the opportunity to have fun and have really good experiences that they can remember for a really long time.
It's a great opportunity for them to play soccer and enjoy outside.
All the kids get to come together and have a great day. Special Olympics is one of the most rewarding days for students. Both buddies and athletes alike enjoyed the happy memories they made at Special Olympics.
It was great to see all the smiling faces of those athletes. I know how much it meant to them.
Great to see that. Well, that's all we have for you today. I'm your host, Ben.
And I'm Jordan. Look out for us, and maybe you can be on the next episode of PCHtv.